Yo, what's happening? This is Apex 3900 back with another classic. And today, you see the title, we're going to be talking about the Commission on the Social Status of Black Men and Boys. And also, we're going to talk about a few things that was said by BGS. I've been a ardent critic of BGS over the years, but he was on point in what he said. Let me see if I can cue up the audio. Give me a second. Hold up. Go back here.
Then Moynihan's report never.
Fair use.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, here we go, yeah.
Oh, I know why they hate on the great American Negro. I don't know why they this.
You know what? I got a good memory, so I'm not even going to belabor that point. BGS said something that I wanted to speak to earlier. I was on this panel twice, and the first time I was on, immediately when I went to speak, I got dogpiled, which is cool. I mean, it's their shit, so it is what it is. I got kicked off, so I went, ran some errands, cut my hair, did some laundry, went to go buy some coffee for the next week, came back and then I seen DJ was on there, so I hopped on, too easy, right? Hopped on again, niggas muting me, talking over me, then they eventually kicked me off. All right, first off, the first female who kicked me off, you're a coward. You're a coward. You didn't want to hear my rebuttal. You want to talk over me and tell my story for me and slander me. Now, before we go any further, let's see what God has to say about slanderers, right? Because you gave false witness. You tried to paint a picture and paint me in a certain light. And Proverbs chapter 19, verse 5 says, "A false witness shall not go unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape." So yeah, you will not go unpunished for speaking, for giving false witness. I know you niggas think it's cool to get on here and give false witness about people and lie on people and shit, but you will not go unpunished. There are 6 things that the Most High hates, 7 that he finds abominable. A heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. So in no uncertain terms, understand the Most High hates you, if that means anything to you. But BGS said, and he was talking about that critical junction in black history when the state came in and offered black women subsidies. And BGS said, why didn't you guys just stick by your man, tighten your bootstraps, and weather the storm instead of taking the easy way out? Because that's simply what they did. And then all the black females on the panel were saying, oh, he's saying that we should starve. He's saying that we should starve. No, he's saying weather the storm. He didn't say anything about starving. Because plenty of people could have moved out of the city of Chicago back to Arkansas and Mississippi. Plenty of people could have moved out of Detroit back down to Alabama. From New York back down to the Carolinas. Could have got a little shack in the country, started you a garden, got you some chickens and some goats, and you would not have starved. But no, you want to stay in the city. You took that shit, you took the devil's bargain, and you sold us out. That's what happened. Plain and simple. Too easy. But then Big J broaches this topic about the Cssbmb, right? So I asked him to tell me what that was. He told me what the study was, and I brought it up. And unfortunately for him, I have excellent reading comprehension. So we're going to take it from the top. Commission of Social Studies of Black Men and Boys. Welcome. The 2020 Commission of the Social Studies of Black Men and Boys Act S20.2163 established the Commission on the Social Status of Black Men and Boys within the United States Commission on Civil Rights, USCCR, Office of the Staff Director, and is tasked with recommending policies to improve upon or augment current government programs. So this bill just says you can recommend. I'm giving you permission to recommend policies to improve upon and augment current government programs. Okay, got it. Introduced in the House of Congresswomen Frederica S. Wilson, Democrat from Florida, and led by Senator Mark Rubio, Republican from Florida. In the Senate, the bill was unanimously passed on June 25th. The Cssbmb will investigate potential civil rights violations affecting black males, and study the disparities they experience in education, criminal justice, health, employment, fatherhood, mentorship, and violence. Let's go back. This bill will investigate potential. That's the gray area when they say potential. Well, was it really a civil rights violation? It's talking about potential, so the burden of proof is on the person who has been violated to establish whether or not it's a civil rights violation. Okay. Affecting black males, and study the disparities they experience in education, etc., etc. Okay, continuing. The Cssbmb will be responsible for producing an annual report to address the current conditions affecting black men and boys, and make recommendations and provide vital guidance for Congress on effective strategies to reduce the racial disparities in education, criminal justice, health, and employment. So basically, this is a busy assignment. They basically came up with this faux bill because this isn't really saying shit. It's just saying we're going to study. We're going to study. You can make suggestions, black woman who we gave the seat of Congress to. You can make suggestions, and we're going to study, and we're going to give out an annual report. This is basically just busy work for these black congresswomen, or a certain segment of Congress. This is just busy work. This isn't talking about what they're actually going to do. They're telling you what they're going to do. They're going to study. They're going to make suggestions. They're going to put out an annual report. What the fuck are you going to do about the disparities in education? What the fuck are you going to do about the criminal? What criminal justice reforms are you going to do? What reforms in employment and in health and in education are you going to make? All you're going to do is just study. Okay, continuing. Next paragraph. The bipartisan 19-member commission will include congressional lawmakers, executive branch appointees, issue experts, activists, and other stakeholders who will examine social disparities affecting black men and boys in America. Based on its findings, the commission will issue policy recommendations. Let's go back, because reading is fundamental. Based on its findings, the commission will issue policy recommendations to Congress, the White House, and federal agencies. The bipartisan bicameral caucus on social studies of black men and boys, which Congresswoman Wilson founded and co-chairs, will craft legislation to implement those recommendations. So we're going to see what Congresswoman Wilson will do, because she said, because this right here says that she, Congresswoman Frederica, as matter of fact, let's look her up. Let's look her up, shall we? This is why they kicked me off. This is why they kicked me off. Yeah, Frederica Wilson. Who is this? Frederica Wilson. Who are you? Who are you? Okay. Okay. Wikipedia. Where are you from? Okay. Frederica Wilson. All right. Real quick. Alright, Frederica Wilson is an American politician who has been a member of the United States House of Representatives since 2011, representing Florida's 24th Congressional District, located in South Florida. Wilson's congressional district, numbered as the 17th during her first term, covers a large swath of eastern Miami-Dade County and a slither of southern Broward County. The district contains most of Miami's majority black precincts, as well as parts of Opelika, North Miami, Hollywood, and Merriam. Wilson gained national attention in 2012 for her comments on the death of Trayvon Martin. Okay. What is your bona fides? Okay, born in Miami, Florida, Democrat, spouse Paul Wilson. Oh, that nigga died in 1988. Okay. And he died young, too. She went to Fisk University for her BS, University of Miami for her master's. Okay. Let's get back to this. Let's get back to this article. So the onus is on her moving forward. She will be charged with crafting the legislation to implement those recommendations. So this shit isn't saying that we're going to do anything. It's basically saying we're going to allow you to make recommendations. We're going to allow you to craft more legislation to be voted upon. All right. Mission: to conduct a systematic study of the conditions affecting black men and boys, including homicide rates, arrest and incarceration rates, poverty, violence, fatherhood, mentor, drug abuse, death rates, disparate income and wealth levels, school performance in all grade levels, including post-secondary education and college, and health issues. Hold on, let me get this little pop-up out the way. All right, get out of there. All right, to examine trends regarding black males and report on the community impact of relevant government programs within the scope such topics, to propose measures to alleviate and remedy the underlying causes of the conditions described in the statute. To propose measures to alleviate. This is their mission. To propose. Not we're going to do anything, but we're going to propose measures to alleviate and remedy the underlying conditions described in the statute, which may include recommendations of changes to the law, recommendations for how to implement related policies, and recommendations for how to create, develop, or improve upon government programs. This isn't anything about doing. So Big J was like, black women's is doing this and doing. They ain't did shit. This ain't shit. This is fluff. This is fluff. This whole article is fucking fluff. This whole bill is fluff. It's a crock of shit, and that's why they kicked me off. Because you're cowards. All of you on that panel, you're cowards. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A warrior dies once. And you, ma'am, Bomb Cherry, and all your little acolytes are cowards. And really, I'm not even angry. I'm not. I really feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you and all your little cronies over there. And Cerulean, how the fuck you gonna flip on BGS? That was your man 100 grand just a few years ago. Now all of a sudden you running down on this nigga on Bomb Cherry's panel of all people? Really? Interesting. Speaks a lot about your character, sir. You know? And this is not me caping for BGS, not at all. It's a lot of things about BGS that I don't agree with. But when he said that black women should have stuck by their man and rolled that shit out, he was absolutely fucking right. They should have. And then the other female tried to ask him a question. And see, this is what I made that live stream earlier about context. Because I don't know. I'm really starting to believe that there's a large swath of black people who are just dumb. They're just dumb. You can come here on Black YouTube and just see it. A bunch of dumb niggas with smartphones. I mean, Chaos Reign is a prime example. Big J Triple X, prime example. A dumb nigga with a smartphone. Jesus Christ. No listen comprehension whatsoever. And Bomb sounds like she's about a stone's throw away from dementia. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting up here making menopause jokes. Nah, this bitch about a stone's throw away from dementia out this motherfucker. What the fuck am I thinking? What am I thinking? Menopause. No, she way past that. She creeping up on dementia. The fuck is going on? The female asked, she raised the question, so you want black women to... So you want... Hold on. Oh, shit. So you want black women to prop you up and put you in a position and then submit to you? And then BGS's response was simply, if you want black men to marry you, this is the type of female that you're going to have to be. That's what he said. That's what he said. He answered her question. You didn't like the answer. Once again, this is not a debate. This is not a debate. You will get down. You will get down and get the fuck on. That's basically what he said. In so many words, he's not asking black women to, what he said was, look, I'm not asking black women to do anything of the sort. I'm not asking black women to, hold on, let me get this, okay. And that motherfucker took off. He said, I'm not asking black women to prop up black men. Au contraire, mon frere, I'm asking black women to break themselves if they want a husband. It's what you're gonna have to do, plain and simple. You know, but they didn't want to hear that shit. They didn't want to hear that shit though. And I understand. You got a panel with old women on there in their 40s and up. Bomb damn near 60. You know what I'm saying? Bomb gotta be in her 60s. She sound like an old grandma. She gotta be mellowed about damn near 70. Hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I get it. They're scared. That's why I'm not even tripping, man. I just think this shit funny. And like I said, man, throughout the space, look, motherfuckers run from me. They run. They run. With good reason, too. Because they know that nigga Benjamin, Apex, whatever the fuck you want to call him, that nigga's going to pick your shit apart. And you are correct in assuming so. Yes, you are. I will pick your shit apart. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright. There it is. Got that maxed out. Let me see what else we got here. Fiber based. Boom. Fiber based. What's this? Sugar root. The bottom line is this, and this is reality. This is most definitely reality. Black women sold us out. I made a I made a video about that called La Saboteur several years back. It was not several years back, some months back, probably a year or so back. And they did indeed sell us out for what's happening. Get my likes up on your way in, please. What up, Kendra? They did most definitely sell us out for 30 pieces of silver. And they don't want to face that reality, which is cool. Alright, whatever. But eventually you're going to have to come to that reality. You're going to have to face that music eventually. Whether you want to or not. You're going to have to. Because if it don't come out in the rinse, it's damn sure going to come out in the wash. As a matter of fact, let's see if I can pull that up. Review my own shit. I think I might change the whatchamacallit of this to La Saboteur. Let me do a little bit of housekeeping real quick. Turn that down. But while we do that, let me go ahead and head out. Now, where were we supposed to go? We were supposed to go somewhere. And then, you know, the motherfuckers is really trying to throw me off of my square, you know, by inciting, you know, unsavory language. But, you know, it is what it is. You know. And I'm like, Bomb, I ain't call you out your name one time. Like, I don't care, bitch. Like I said, man, this is Ragnarok, man. I don't even get upset anymore. This is Ragnarok. This shit has to happen. This shit has to happen. This shit has to fall apart. It has to. The bottom has to fall out of it. As far as the black community is concerned, this shit has to hit rock bottom. It has to. Now, Cynthia G raised a question not too long ago in one of her live streams. You on punishment right now, Kendra. You are on punishment. Hold on. La Saboteur, Benjamin D'Souza. Let me see. Okay, that didn't bring it up. Let me see something real quick. La Saboteur. No, that's not what I said. La Saboteur. Okay. Saboteur. It's not. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think we got it. La Saboteur. Benjamin D'Souza. It's not pulling it up. So I'm going to have to go through the painstaking task of going through my videos line by fucking line. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Too fucking easy. Too easy. Give me a second. Here we go. Matter of fact, let me put that in the chat real quick so you guys will know what I'm talking about. that is the link to my La Saboteur. Feel free to click on it, save it, and come right back. Alright, let's cue that audio up. Fair use. Fair use. Fair use. Yo, what's happening? It's Benjamin D'Souza here, back with another classic. And I'm making this tape today because I was inspired to build upon a clip that RunMeThat3900 put out, I want to say a couple weeks ago. And it was of a black woman confessing that 80%, possibly more, of black women hate black men. And also, it was another tape put out by SWP concerning the belief system of black women and how they believe that they are inherently better than black men. Now, those two videos coincide with a theory of mine. And this theory came to me around the time that the guy from Very Smart Brothers fame wrote a hit piece on black men stating black men are the white men, or the white people, rather, of black people. So I pondered this, and I pondered how are black men, how is this possible, and black men are the most disenfranchised demographic of peoples in this country. Stop right there. Stop right there. Now, I don't want to play the oppression Olympics because when I make that statement, black women are going to automatically jump up and say, oh, no, it's the black women's. Hold on. Located in the northern part of Infinity Providence. Hold on, where's Infinity Providence real quick? Okay. So it's in the northern part. Matter of fact, we're just going to take that. I don't want to play the oppression Olympics, but you can clearly see the government subsidies, the government programs, and don't point to that bullshit ass shit that was passed June 25th, because I just debunked that. That is a crock of shit. And when Obama brought up the My Brother's Keeper initiative, that was smacked down by and large by black women. Now they want to double back and come up with a study and give us a fucking study. Oh, nigga, we gave y'all a study. You know, the Commission of Black Men and Boys, Social Studies of Black Men and Boys. Look, the woman is not a threat. The woman is not a threat to any societal structure. She's not a threat to the status quo. She's not a threat to, let's just say the status quo. Because I don't like using the terms like dominant society and all that other bullshit. She's not a threat to the status quo. So they'll prop her up and give her all these little makeshift jobs and shit. Because that's all that study is. They're tasked with the task, I know that's redundant, of doing studies and reporting annually. It's busy work. It's busy work. Black men, not black women, black men are the first to get last hired, first fired. We are overwhelmingly the victims of police brutality. We are overwhelmingly the victims of violent crime, period. We're the overwhelming victims of violence, period, in this country. More than any other demographic, I would venture to say. But definitely within black folks, come on, it ain't even close. And yet and still, with all these obstacles and barriers put in our way, we still manage to out-earn black women by a significant margin. Hold on. Because that nigga right there was spitting. Let me rewind that back just a little bit. I don't know who this guy is. This Benjamin D'Souza guy, I don't know who he is, but he's on point. Fair use. Oh, shit. Disenfranchised demographic of peoples in this country. Oh shit. The fucking what the skunk by my speaker went out. Give me a minute. My speaker went out. And I'm not complaining, to be honest with you. I'm just pointing out facts. Just pointing out facts. These are facts. I wake up every day knowing that I'm going to have to work twice as hard as the next man or woman on the side of me. Just to break even, I'm going to have to work twice as hard. Now, if I'm going to have to be deemed better, I'm going to have to be 3 times as better. Why do you think I read so much? Why do you think I work out so much? That's all I fucking do. When I'm not playing, when I'm not at the crib playing video games, I'm at the gym working out. If I'm not at the gym working out and I'm not on a video game, I'm fucking reading. Why do you think I do that so much? I gotta be 3 times better than the next motherfucker to the left or the right of me. I'm Apex for real. Fair use. Come on now.
And black men are the most disenfranchised. How are black men, how is this possible? And black men are the most disenfranchised demographic of peoples in this country.
The question I just raised was, how are black men the white people of black people when we are in fact the most disenfranchised demographic in this entire country? How? How is that even possible? Fair use, continuing.
Some of the definitions of disenfranchised goes as follows: deprived of power, marginalized, to deprive someone of rights or privileges.
Stop right there. Now, what do you think happened when the government subsidies came into play and they offered black women these government subsidies under the condition that you can't have the man in the house? You marginalize your fathers. You marginalize your fathers. You marginalize your husbands. You marginalize the fathers of your children, i.e., by disenfranchising them. That is a form of disenfranchisement. Continuing.
Now, let me get this straight. We are the last to get hired and the first to get fired. We have to be twice as good as our contemporaries just to break even in most cases. We are disproportionately ground up into powder in the judicial system. When you think about it, the everyday life of the black...
Hold on, stop right there, because it's a well-known fact. These are facts. These are statistical facts that a black man will get charged, will get sentenced, will get harsher sentences for the same crime in comparison to any other demographic in this country. Black man, black woman gets busted for the same amount of the same particular drug, and they both have no priors. Guaranteed, black man will serve more time. Black woman, she's probably going to get off with probation. Chances are she's going to turn states anyway, so she probably won't even get probation. You know what I'm saying? For real. Fair use.
Break even in most cases. Straight, we are the last to get hired and the first to get fired. We have to be twice as good as our contemporaries just to break even in most cases. We are disproportionately ground up into powder in the judicial system. When you think about it, the everyday life of the black man is tantamount to an action, thriller, and horror movie all rolled into one. So this Boosie assertion that Damon Young made about black men was so easily dismissed. But I said, let's flip that coin and see what's on the other side. And the conclusion that I came to is quite different from that of Mr. Young In fact, not only are black women the white people of black people, but they are the gods of black people. So much so that any critique, however minute, will be treated as blasphemy, and those who dare speak these truths will have to withstand the persecution by the black community inquisition.
That nigga spitting. That nigga is spitting. Who is this? Let me see. Let me check the. Is that the Vault hashtag Apex 3900? The artist formerly known as Benjamin D'Souza? That nigga is spitting, bruh. He is spitting. Now, what you just witnessed earlier, if you were on Bomb Cherry's panel, is just that. As soon as I brought up any pushback, no matter how minute the pushback was, I got assailed by the entire panel, men and women and men alike. Shit's crazy. Shit's crazy, trainee. You cannot make this shit up, man. You cannot make this shit up. All manner of fuckery came out. You seen motherfuckers, demons get come to the surface. I used not one curse word against anybody. As soon as I started speaking the truth, you bitch, you this, you. I bet your pussy wetter than mine. Bitch, you about 70 years old. Your pussy, your pussy don't even get wet no more. What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here, Bob. You hella, you hella flaw for that shit. And your demon was showing. Tuck that shit in. Let's continue.
These truths will have, they are the gods of black people. So much so that any critique, however minute, will be treated as blasphemy. And those who dare speak these truths will have to withstand the persecution by the black community inquisition. And I put those thoughts into a piece I titled The Mother Goddess Complex, or something to that effect. You can check my catalog, I might put it in the description. And what I spoke about was that the hatred that black women claim that black men have for them is in fact projection. It is in fact the hatred that black women have for black men.
Exactly. Excellent point, Benjamin. Excellent point. All they do is projection. That's all they do. It's just projection. When they say, y'all, oh shit, y'all black men's is jealous, projection. Y'all black men's hate black women, projection. Projection. That's all it is. Excuse me real quick. Grab this little snack real quick. I know I shouldn't. Damn near 10 o'clock. Hold on real quick.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Pay attention to the lexicon of black women in everyday life and on social media. They always refer to us as niggas and our boys. They only refer to us as men when they want to hit us with the responsibility stick, i.e., won't you be a man and man up? You should do that, you the man. But the other time is nigga or boy. If you were to take some of these tweets, Facebook posts, IG posts, YouTube.
Now, if you were paying attention during that conversation I was having with Bomb, what was she referring to me as? Nigga. When she was displeased with what I was saying, what did she refer to me as? Nigga. Live example right there. Caught her in 4K.
video transcripts and comments and whatnot, write them down on a piece of paper and read them aloud without knowing who wrote or posted it, you would assume that some right-wing Confederate flag-waving trailer park dweller wrote it and or posted it. That in which I discussed in the Mother Goddess Complex tape ties to that of Root in Peace clip that he posted and the SWP tape that he most recently dropped. Black women as a whole have set themselves up as the #1 competitor of black men. This is pointed out in everyday life of black women who have injected themselves in every area to garner as much financial, social, and political capital as humanly possible. You can see this in politics, i.e. the number of black women running for office. You can see this in education by the number of women enrolling in school, in the workplace. Now, before we go any further, am I myself jealous of the accomplishments of black women? No, absolutely not. May the best person win, right? I do not have any problem with any demographic going for theirs. The issue I have, and also the issue unbeknownst to many other brothers who share in these issues, is that black female empowerment is not about the overall bettering and quality of life for black women. Rather, it has become a holy crusade of deception and misandry.
Let's listen to that again. This nigga's cold, man. I don't know. This nigga need to write a book. For real. Whoever he is.
Unbeknownst to many other brothers who share in these issues, is that black female empowerment is not about the overall bettering and quality of life for black women. Rather, it has become a holy crusade of deception and misandry. My mission here is to make brothers aware and not fall victim to some
And furthermore, to elevate women, for women to elevate, you have to do what? You got to level the playing field. How do you level the playing field, you ask? You make it to where the men, you cripple the men, essentially, and make them slow down. For instance, right? I'll never forget this. We were going on a ruck during basic training. Now, my goal every time we went on a ruck, whether it was the anvil, the hammer, the forge, regardless where we started, where my particular platoon started, I wanted to make sure I made it to the front. So let's say my platoon was last, we were in the back. By the end of the ruck, I wanted to be in the front. So I was stomping. This particular black female drill sergeant, she didn't want the female soldiers to feel some sort of way because I'm blowing past everybody. So she stood in front of our platoon and prohibited us from going forward. This was her practice when she was leading the ruck. Now, other drill sergeants just let us go. They were just like, go. If you want to go and catch them, you want to catch second platoon, third platoon, first platoon, fourth platoon, catch them. You know what I'm saying? But she prohibited us from excelling so that the fragile egos of the women wouldn't be bruised. Same is true today. And also, look at the Army today, the ACFT. They kind of lowered the standards of the ACFT so much so that the women can pass it, but they brought it down low. Instead of requiring the women to raise their level up, They just lowered the bar. Instead of them, it's like equivalent to, let's say, they allow women into the NBA, not the WNBA, but the NBA, and the women complain like, we can't dunk, so they lower the goal to 8 feet so they can dunk, or 8 or 9 feet so they can dunk. Then they say, okay, men, you can't dunk, all you can do is layups. Or they allow men into the NBA and they tell men, no more dunking, dunking is outlawed, all you can do is layup, because women can't dunk, all they can do is layup, all they can do is layups. Same thing. Same thing. It's reverse natural selection. It's reverse Darwinism. So in order for a particular demographic to rise, you're going to weaken the entirety of the group. Okay. Continuing.
To somehow, and not fall victim to the wicked machin.
Oh, look.
My mission here is to make brothers aware and not fall victim to and not fall victim to the wicked machinations that we come across on a daily basis. In the book, The 33 Strategies of War, Robert Greene states, you must adopt the warrior mindset, going into every situation, every encounter, as if you're going into war. It doesn't matter if you don't think the person or the group is not formidable enough to be considered in opposition. The fact still remains that you have an opposition. Put it this way. If someone is physically assaulting you, it doesn't matter if you don't want to fight or if you think the person assaulting you is not worth it, or if you think that they're not strong enough to cause any real damage. If you don't take protective measures and countermeasures to defend yourself, you're gonna get steamrolled every time.
And furthermore, this is why I said I don't care about the legislation. I don't give a fuck about, BGS was like, well, you guys have all these seats in office. Why don't you do anything about it? And then the women, he fell right into the women's trick bag. Well, why y'all want us to do? Me, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm gonna kick your ass on a day-to-day basis out here. Not physically, not literally, but in the world of commerce. That's where I'm gonna dominate you. I'm gonna fucking steamroll you. And I got my mindset, okay, you bitches want to compete with us? You want to romp with the bodman? Okay, every time I come across one of you heifers in business, I'm going to be heartless. You understand? And educate. I'm not giving you I'm not helping you at all. You the top op out here in this economic warfare landscape. I'm not asking you for shit. I'm not asking you, why don't you black women submit you? I'm not asking you for shit. I'm going to tell you what it's going to be. And you're going to break yourself. If not, I'm going to send you off to the wilderness. Get it on your own. It's just that simple. Everybody's a op. Nobody's a friend. You see how I'm at with it? As Rue would say. You see how I'm at with it? You see how I'm at with it? So yeah, 2020, I'm telling my guys, 2022, I'm telling my guys, don't help these heifers. Black girl magic, right? They got it. Don't even worry about it. They got it. Now, I'm not telling brothers to engage in unscrupulous behavior to sabotage them. No. Just beat them fair and square. Beat them out. Be stronger, faster, and smarter. You already have the raw materials to do so and to be so just be that. Me, I'm going to be stronger, faster, and smarter. Continuing.
What I want to do is equip brothers with the warrior mindset. Having the warrior mindset, however, does not mean to act emotionally like women do and go,
Shout out Big J Triple X.
go to battle with anyone and everybody of the opposite sex in every situation. No, that's not what I mean by adopting the warrior mindset. But it is to be aware of the potential dangers when engaging these people. I heard a brother on the Obsidian channel just recently. I believe his name was N. He said that he was listening to a Dr. Tiasan Johnson broadcast recently. Dr. Tiasan Johnson was telling of an experience in corporate America where a group of black women were actively trying to get him knocked off in the workplace. Like I said in my most recent video prior to this one, black women are our #1 saboteurs. And it partly stems from what I call the color purple complex.
Oh, another thing, brothers, say less. Say less. When you're dealing with these saboteurs in the workplace, these black females, not all, of course not all, but when you're dealing with them, once you identify them, do not speak around them. Don't talk. Keep it professional. Keep it straight-laced. Keep it formal. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Mrs., Miss, whatever. When you see them come around, kill game immediately. If you chopping it up with one of your male coworkers about something, and you see one of them bend the corner, and they coming your way to eavesdrop on your conversation, kill game immediately. Immediately. It's time to get on some El Murta type of shit. Don't let them know shit. And as soon as they start trying to rattle your fucking cage and trying to get you caught up in some shit, document. Bring you a little notepad and a pen. As soon as they get on any fuck shit, time, date, location, and all parties involved. Continuing.
I made a tape concerning that. You can check the catalog for that one as well. In the color purple complex, wherein they believe that any black man of affluence, prestige, authority, and power are going to leverage those traits in a tyrannical manner, which gives them a justifiable reason to deal with us in the harsh manner in which they do.
Let me reword that. Let me say that again. The color purple complex with Celie and Mr. These black females have been brainwashed to believe that any brother of any prestige, wealth, of any esteem or anything like that is going to use those and leverage those things that he has in a tyrannical manner, i.e. abuse his power. So they use that as a pretext to say, well, we're gonna cripple you black men in the workplace. We're gonna sabotage you because if you get a leg up, you're gonna abuse a black woman. That's the justification in conducting themselves in the manner in which they do. Continuing.
Think about it. Think about all the experiences you've had over the course of your life, whether it be in the military, in school, or take the workplace, for instance. Let's say you work in a female-dominated area like healthcare, right? And there is a black man in charge. Let's say he's the charge nurse, right? For anybody.
And this is an actual situation that I'm recounting. I'm not speaking about it as an actual situation, but this shit actually, I actually witnessed this. I used to work at this nursing home. I was a CNA, and there was this black charge nurse. And all the black female CNAs, they gave this nigga the blues every day. He asked him to do something, back talk. They had another charge nurse, a white dude, Italian dude. He would tell them to do something, they snapped to so motherfucking fast. It'd be the same shit. And I sat back and I worked here for like a year and a half, and I just sat back and watched. And I'm like, oh, this was over 10 years ago. This is like when I'm 26, 27 years old. I'm like, word? So y'all gonna get a brother hell, but this white dude, you snap to immediately. Ah, you motherfuckers ain't shit. You motherfuckers ain't shit. Continuing. This actually happened.
Ever worked in a hospital or a nursing home or whatever, all the black female CNAs and nurses are going to have a disrespectful disposition towards him. They're going to try to get him in trouble with allegations of sexual misconduct, slander by saying he's gay, asserting that he has a bad attitude and does not possess the qualities to lead. And on top of that, they are going to campaign for the other groups of women to join in on their persecution of this black man. Ironically enough, the same black man whom they confess ad nauseum on Facebook on how much they love us and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Facts. They'll get on Facebook and tell the world how much they love black men. But you catch them in the workplace and they're sitting up here trying to undercut and get the black manager or the black charge nurse fired. Then they'll turn around and holler at the Latinas on the job and co-opt them, and then holler at the white girls on the job and try to co-opt them, and then before you know it, if you're in a female-dominated field, you got all the women on the job coming for your fucking neck as a black man. This is the shit we have to deal with on a daily fucking basis. And then they'll turn around and hit us with the stick. You niggas ain't doing this. Y'all ain't got this. Whole time, they're actively sabotaging us. Actively. Not passively, actively. You cannot make this shit up. This is Ragnarok. This shit needs to burn. It needs to burn. Back in the day, when Supreme King Coon used to talk about the community needs to burn, I was like, damn, that's kind of harsh. Maybe we can save it. Maybe there's some shit we can solve. Nope. This shit gotta burn. Ragnarok has to happen. Ragnarok has to happen. The more we prolong and put off Ragnarok, the more we're gonna suffer. This shit, we need to go full bore, go full speed ahead with Ragnarok, and then build from the fucking ashes. We got way too many impurities in our community. Fucking up shit. Continuing.
But anyway, and this type of nefarious, treacherous act goes on in all facets and on all levels of life. Brothers, you ignore this truth at your own peril. Now, you can listen to these people on YouTube tell you that all you need is a mouthpiece and, some fly drip and two nickels to rub together and a stroke game, and you'll have these females eating out of the palm of your hand.
And furthermore,
I don't know about you, but
Furthermore, let me just go ahead and stop that because we only got like 30 seconds left. Furthermore, what I was trying to say on Bomb Cherry's panel, what I was trying to say on Bomb Cherry's panel was black men are not fucked up about the sexual access or the lack thereof. We are upset about the overall dynamic between black men and black women. Then the heifer try to say, well, you're up here accusing people who are actually married and you've never been married. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about marriage. I'm talking about all facets of life, dating and mating. The entire interaction between black men and black women. I'm not even talking about marriage. I'm talking about just trying to get to marriage. Boyfriend and girlfriend. Hell, I'm not even talking about boyfriend and girl. Not only am I talking about boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm just talking about just platonic relationship, co-worker relationships. We're pissed about that. Get into a relationship with one of these heifers, they want to actively cripple you because they're scared that if you rise too far ahead of them, that you're going to be Mr. off the color purple. And this shit is pervasive throughout our whole community. That's why I'm as wise as a motherfucking serpent when I'm around these heifers. I say less. I say less. Now I do campaign. I will sit up here and chop game with a few of them if need be, if it's something in it for me. But if it ain't shit in it for me, we ain't got nothing to talk about. For real. But hold on real quick. Let me take a quick break because I got some clothes in the dryer I need to get out. I'm going to be right back. Then when I get back, we just going to get to stepping on shit, man. Hold on real quick. Oh. And then what made Bomb kick me off the panels when the topic was broached about Latinas and shit. When BGS brought that up and she said, well, you think the Latinas gonna do this? I'd rather take my chances at this point. I'll take my chance with a white girl, Latina, Asian, whatever. Be honest with you. Because I already know what the fuck I'm getting with a black female. I'm getting a tough way to go and a long road to hoe. She gonna fight me on everything. Every fucking step of the way she gonna fight me. Let's break camp. Okay, east of Ravenwood. Okay. Is this it? Yep, that's it. Yeah, I'll take my chances. Don't get me wrong. All groups of women got there. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to push brothers to jump the fence. All I'm saying is don't recognize recognize what you're looking at. Recognize what you have before you.
Wake up. Hostiles in the area.
Got a hostile position there.
Kill him.
Killed him. Well done.
Too easy. That's all I'm saying. Recognize what's before your motherfucking eyes and move accordingly. That's all I'm telling brothers to do. If you come across a white chick that's gonna treat you right, did I complete that? Yes! Finally fucking got it. Thank you. Shit, I've been trying to get that shit for how long? God damn. Let's go. That's all I'm telling brothers to do. Ooh, and I got something. I don't even use that bullshit. Don't sit up here, brothers, and put yourself on the sacrificial altar of blackness because you want to keep it bliggity black. And you sitting up here dealing with an unsufferable bitch. Or insufferable, however the fuck you want to say it. Don't do that. Do not do that. Because they're holding blackness hostage. It's exactly what they're doing. They're saying, hey, if you want to keep it black, if you want to keep it bliggity black, you're going to have to put up with all my bullshit. No, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit, man. We passed that. It's going to be beige gang around this motherfucker. I will take my shaft and my balls and go home. You don't want to act right? You don't want to act right? Too easy. Too fucking easy. I'll take my shit and go home. Go get Pookie.
Now we have an advantage over him.
Go get Pookie to do that shit for you.
Heads up, everybody. We got guests at the party.
Scan shows a sniper. Stay low.
Where? Alright, investigate the scale headquarters. Ah, get his ass.
Copy, boss. Moving there. Sniper sighted.
These motherfuckers ain't even in here like that. You got him? Kill him.
Okay, Ghostly. We're clear.
Damn, he fell off the goddamn... Oh, my God. Shit. You know what? Fuck it. We about to step on him. We about to just go in and just kill shit. That's what we about to do. Okay. Kill 40 enemies on Golem Island. Kill 4 enemies without getting detected on Golem Island. Kill an enemy quickly after performing a role. I could do that. But where the fuck is Golem Island at? Ah, over here. Yeah. Okay. That's where I gotta finish that one shit at. Hold up. Let me see some. Cause I think I'm stuck on hold up, where is it at? You can't stop the rain from falling. I can't see where my shit is. What's the engineer? Defense drone. Supply bonus. They got the shock pistol. Man, whatever. Alright, let's go, man. We going loud. Yeah, like I said, fellas, don't put yourself on that sacrificial altar. If you gotta get you a white girl, Latina, Asian, bruh, go for it. Go for it. Be free, my nigga. Be free.
Sweet shot, Ghost Lead.
We got company.
Hey, nigga.
Go.
Get up.
Over there. Got one there.
Deploying combat drone.
More firepower. How you like that shit?
I don't like it.
Let her rip. Back to commander. Drone overhead.
Alright, come here. Tell me what I need to know.
Down.
Howdy.
Grenade.
Unless you want me to ventilate your skull,
Got one.
why don't you tell me how to get in the skills lab, huh?
Hostile identified.
That's it. I've told you everything. I don't know anymore.
Bitch ass nigga.
Bad guy spotted. Enemy over there.
Located a bad guy. Over there.
That'll show them. Let's kill them all! Grenade!
Shit, a breacher. I hit one.
Target there.
Got a hostile position there.
Shoot those assholes!
Did we clear out everything?
Eyes on the hostile.
Hello. No need to fear. This place I'm looking for. Any idea where I can find it?
You'll find what you're looking for here.
Thanks. Much obliged.
Got a hostile position there.
Alright, let me finally get to this lab real quick.
Outstanding.
Night vision on.
Got a hostile.
I need to get them bodies.
Got one. Over there. Got a hostile.
Okay, they won't unlock that.
Way to get some.
Okay. Get your bitch ass off me, nigga. We're gonna pull this shotty out. Took his whole shit off. Yeah, come on.
Hold on. Shit! Bootsy's dead! That don't seem right. Whatever that was, I'm gonna go after it.
That guy spotted.
We got nothing. Spread out.
That's the stuff.
Oh, they got wolves down here.
Got one. Over there. That guy spotted. Got a hostile.
Wrap my head around it.
Enemy? Oh,
Get the combat drones active.
True grit, let's go. How the fuck did I go down and I got true grit?
careful. There's an aerial drone.
I'll get you picked up. There you go. On your toes, everyone. We got hostiles in the area.
Them niggas take 2 shotgun blasts, bruh.
Spotted one. There.
How the fuck you get down there? Let me see if I can kill this motherfucker over here. What's over here? Bitch ass nigga.
Not bad. Drone's out of juice.
Oh man, we back at start. We're back at the starting point. Alright, now that I know that these wolves take 2 fucking bullets to 2 shotgun shells to kill. Test area. Where's this dude's scale at? What door? What door are you talking about? Okay, they said open the door. So we gotta go back to the surface. Shit, I'm kind of disoriented now. Where the fuck is up and where the fuck is down? Okay. Ah, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Katie barred the door.
Jay Skull? Come on, we gotta move. Shit. All right, listen. My name is Nomad. I'm part of a team sent here to see what the hell's going on with Aurora. Now, Maurice Fox said I could trust you. To be honest, I don't. But the people coming after you are trying to kill me. So what do you say we help each other?
Is Fox working with Yana Puri? The woman who took over as CEO was working with those animals?
No. No, he's in the cave with mass shells.
Cave?
You know what? It's cooler than it sounds. Come on, grab your stuff. Let's go. Let's go. We gotta move.
It's my fault.
We know.
All of this. I can fix it.
Yeah.
That's just the drones. Operation Citadel. Right now, Citadel's keeping people in. But we can use it to free Aurora.
Hey, tell me. What does Walker have to do with any of this?
Walker was our military advisor. He led the takeover of Aurora. All he wanted was the drones. I thought he was a friend.
Yeah. I did too.
Well, that just brings a tear to my eye.
Go, go, go!
Walker.
Oh, you motherfucker.
It's good to see you, Nomad. Glad that you're still above ground.
No thanks to your lack of trying.
You have to know this is not personal. He has a reason for being here, and it makes sense.
Hey, don't be an idiot. That man is a traitor.
He's a revolutionary. And we have a plan to make the world better.
You killed my soldiers. You killed Weaver.
We've chosen to become the warriors we were meant to be. Your masters, they don't believe in anything. We'll make you an offer, Nomad. Hand over Jace. Join us.
You gonna turn me over?
No.
Good old Nomad. You always were righteous.
That class is bulletproof.
Like hell it is. We need to get out of here. That's the way out.
We vent toxic fumes through there. It might kill us.
They will definitely kill us.
Move, nigga. What the fuck is you looking at?
ship, Commander.
Come on.
Got a hostile.
Get your ass in the helicopter, G.
Get it. Damn it! None of this makes sense. I know Josiah. He's one of the good guys.
They were gonna kill me.
Makes me wonder why the hell I don't.
What? Hey, they took over the island, right? They stole my company. I'm one of the good guys.
Yeah. Then why'd you sink that cargo ship?
The ship was taking drones off the island. These drones could be the most powerful weapon since the nuclear bomb. I had to decide. I had to stop it. Was anyone hurt?
I was told a few crew members died.
I'm sorry. I had to choose, you know? A few weeks ago, they field tested the drones in South Asia. They accidentally killed unarmed civilians. I tried to shut it all down. They were taking over the island. Sinking that cargo ship was my only option.
I've seen what your drones can do. A few homesteaders and Skeltec employees were trying to leave the island by boat.
No. What happened?
It wasn't pretty. At least Fox and Harmony made it out okay.
This isn't what I wanted at all. Where are you taking me?
Air 1. That cave where a bunch of homesteaders are holed up. Fox is there too.
What the hell?
Mads, this is Jay Skell, CEO of Skeltec.
Yeah, I know who he is. How long we been neighbors? Maybe you should have tried to be friendly before you needed help.
Oh, I was wrong. I thought you and your friends wanted to be left alone. It's nice to finally meet you.
Yeah.
Fox was right. He wasn't the one behind Sentinel's takeover of Aurora. Walker was. Now they're after him because he could take down the drones.
And you think it's a good idea to bring the egghead here?
You want to throw him to the wolves?
It's better than the wolves coming here.
Jace!
Oh, Harmony. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm okay. We missed you. Are you gonna stay with us?
Harmony, I don't know if that's a...
Matt? Is he gonna stay? You have to let him stay.
Yeah, all right, okay. Of course he can stay.
Awesome. Let's go set up your computer.
Mads, thank you. I'm gonna do all I can for you and your friends. I promise you.
You know, just how many damn computers are you all gonna set up? Now, speaking of which, your dad's got something he needs to show you.
My dad. Or her dad. What did he say? I'm about to shut it down. I need to go ahead and go to bed. Monday morning. Gotta